Okay, this is David's Watches. I like nice watches and vodka. And today I'm drinking English vodka because it tastes nice and I can. So today we're going to talk about the watch company you've probably never heard of, Marathon Watches. This is the Marathon Tritium Search and Rescue, the T-SAR. It's from the dive search and rescue category, and the subcategory being large search and rescues, medium being 36 mil, large 41, and jumbo being 46. And as you might expect from a brand that has a jumbo category, this does have a strong North America connection. So this is actually designed in Canada. They are handmade in Switzerland, and I bought this from a dealer in the Netherlands in sort of, I think it was October 2011, just before my first operational tour. So I bought this for £450. It's now available for about $1,000 or $1,600 for the automatic. That's right, this is a quartz, calm the fuck down. And it has what is now referred to as a EDC, an everyday carry, or sort of wear it like you stole it sort of vibe. So very utilitarian, items for preparedness, so things like torches and multi-tools for us Brits, and an unhealthy obsession for firearms and knives for the Americans. So as mentioned, I got this direct from Marathon Watches in 2011, and it is the 41mm version. It's 316 stainless steel and has a 30 atmospheres, 1,000 feet, and 300 meter water resistance. Anything above sort of 200 being a dive watch. And I've taken this on many dives. Actually, talking of dive watches, the image really deep there from the thick sapphire crystal to the dial of the watch. It does actually make it a bit tricky to see, at least at 20 meters down. It did make it a little tricky to see unless you're sort of bang on head on, where you can obviously see what you're looking at. So tritium, what's all that about? So the tritium is a radioactive gas in the markers around the numbers on the watch and the hour and minute hand, and it's a radioactive gas that will always light up, for the next 25 years at least. This watch, as I mentioned, being a dive watch, is also Nerd Alert complies with ISO 6425 standard for dive watches. Now, what does that actually mean? It means it can be submerged in water for 50 hours. It's then placed on a hot plate of 37 degrees centigrade, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, then placed in salt water for 24 hours. It's dropped onto hardwood floor at 3 feet, and it has a thermal shock treatment, which is taking it to the boil, putting it in cold water, and taking it to the boil again. So it can take a hell of a lot, considering what it is. It's absolutely built like a tank, really thick there. And I know what you're thinking, there's not many scratches here, considering you've worn it on an operational tour. Yeah, chill the fuck out. I would have also had a G-Shock. But that was £450. Now, if we compare that to the Bremont, so this is a £450 watch, and this is a £4,500 watch. They have some sort of, fairly, obvious similarities, but I thought that was just an interesting comparison. Anyway, back to the Marathon. So as you can see, it's got a massive crown guard and this huge sort of knurled metal crown here. I tend to wear this. I've got a 17.5 centimeter wrist, and especially when diving, because of the size of that crown, I tend to wear this on my right hand wrist. And the gloves the bezel is this massive sort of chunky beast, as you can hear from that. It doesn't sound anything like like Rolex or Omega. It's like real clunky stuff, and you can something you can imagine you can do that with a glove, although I don't wear gloves when diving just because. It's also got a NATO stock number. See if we can get a close up on that. Yeah, NATO stock number, because it's issued to US government agencies, Canadian military, and the Israeli Defence Force. And it's got this lovely
genuine sort of rubber strap before rubber straps became cool. And at the time as well, I bought a crocodile leather strap watch from Barton Straps if I need to smarten it up. And also I have a James Bond or genuine James Bond NATO strap that I can wear on sometimes. Don't believe what Omega or some of the fanboys tell you is James Bond. It's not the grey and black. But anyway, that is Marathon watches, and I absolutely love this, and I highly recommend you check them out.